The nature of the Australian consumer is they want a vehicle that's good at everything.
Australians love utes, but more importantly, they love to modify utes. But Nissan didn't have a product that fitted that niche.
That was one of the fastest growing segments in the Australian new vehicle market. And so we gave them the N-Trek Warrior. We did the whole product concept. We did all the engineering, all the development, homologation, certification.
And we've been able to now build on that to create the world's toughest Navara.
Premcar has a long established history of engineering and design excellence. They're also a very innovative company as well. They have manufacturing facilities, ISO accredited, so the quality of the workmanship that they undertake is second to none. They're a perfect partner for us for this program.
There's a lot of changes that we've made to the Pro-4X to build it into a Warrior. It's really about taking everything we did on the N-Trek Warrior, which was upgraded wheels and tyres, upgraded suspension, upgraded underbody and frontal protection systems, as well as the aesthetic, and taking all of that and applying it to the Pro-4X. You know, it is a much tougher vehicle.
We've focused a lot on the fit and finish of the vehicle, and we've made it even better. We undertook durability testing, we undertook thermal testing, we undertook NVH testing, as well as all the component testing. The coil spring rear end on the Pro-4X enables great articulation of the suspension, giving it much better off-road capability.
So the underbody protection extends further down the vehicle to protect more of the driveline, and it means you can carry more payload and still go over those really rocky tracks and that, rugged terrain without risk of damage.
And importantly, this time around versus the N-Trek Warrior, the hoopless bull bar is winch compatible. So customers have the option to fit a winch if they want to. There's very few vehicles in the Australian market have the specifications that the Warrior has.
The really great thing about the Pro-4X Warrior is that it was developed here in Australia.
We conducted a lot of our testing at AARC, the Australian Automotive Research Centre, and they've got some of the toughest off-road tracks.
The other awesome thing is it was done by Australian engineers. We have electrical engineers, we have mechanical engineers, we have automotive specialists, we have manufacturing engineers.
But from a customer's perspective, to know that it's been developed locally, tested locally, designed locally, manufactured locally is extremely important. There has been a long history of automotive manufacture in Australia, including Nissan in the past. The other thing is the accessories that you're able to fit in Australia, things like bull bars, for example. With all of those elements in place, you really do need that local design, development and testing to get the product just right.
Premcar is behind this car, Nissan is behind this car. Our reputations are on the line. So we've got plenty of incentive to make sure we do every test that we identify in our failure mode analysis to make sure this car doesn't have a problem in the field. You won't get that in the aftermarket, I'm sorry. You do get it with this product.
So when they go into the dealership, the vehicle is going to be ready to go. It's going to be built for them. It's going to be easy to be financed, easy to be serviced. So a lot of the guesswork around undertaking conversions is taken out of this equation. They'll find the ownership and the purchase experience a great one.
I'm really encouraged that companies like Nissan have the courage to hand over their precious brand to us and trust us with their brand. They didn't just say, well, we want a Navara with some stripes on an Australian flag. They wanted a Navara that had the credibility to match its looks. It's worked out really well for them. It's worked out well for us too, and it's worked out well for the Warrior customers.
I think the Warrior brand means the real deal. The toughest Navara globally is what we're calling it. And I absolutely stand by that. The work that's been done is outstanding and is built on the N-Trek Warrior that we launched in the market.
Australian developed by Australian engineers for Australian conditions. That's the thing that the Warrior brand represents.